President Trump is pushing back against the report that his tax returns show he lost more than $1 billion in the 1980s and 90s. Ben Tracy is traveling with the president in Florida.
President Trump left for Florida this afternoon amid new questions about his image as a wildly successful businessman.
I got a small loan, started a business, and it's now worth billions and billions and billions of dollars.
A New York Times investigation found that between 1985 and 1994, Mr. Trump reported more than $1 billion in losses from his businesses, including casinos, hotels, and residential buildings. The Times reports that in several of those years, Mr. Trump appears to have lost more money than nearly any other individual American taxpayer.
I love loans. I love other people's money.
Mr. Trump often used bank loans to fund his projects. Like many real estate developers, he wrote off losses. But the Times found the president lost so much money, he avoided paying any federal income tax in 8 of those 10 years.
He lost other people's money. He lost the bank's money. He lost investor money.
Steve Rosenthal is a fellow at the Tax Policy Center.
This is more than the usual taking advantage of tax rules. This is stretching tax rules beyond recognition.
In a pair of tweets today, President Trump defended himself, saying losses for tax purposes was a sport among developers. He called the Times investigation highly inaccurate. President Trump often touts his business successes at rallies like this one in Florida, and he says that his tax returns would show that success, and yet he has not released them. Just this week, the Secretary of the Treasury refused a request from congressional Democrats to see more of those returns. Jeff?
Ben Tracy hits the ground running on the White House beat. Ben, thank you very much.